Hi, I'm Krishay Miles, and my presentation will be over empowering young teenage girls of color, embracing identity and resilience. Did you know? A study conducted by the American Psychological Association reveals that young teenage girls of color experience excessive levels of stress compared to their peers. Among the multitude of challenges they encounter, such as societal pressure, stereotypes, and limited access to resources, it often weighs heavily on them. So, with that being said, my presentation aims to inspire confidence, foster self love, and promote resilience among young teenage girls of color by providing them with empowering strategies, representation, and access to resources. Wanting to make it known that it is important to highlight the significance of empowering young girls of color through positive representation and providing access to support. Understanding the challenges. Young teenage girls of color face multiple challenges that profoundly shape their experiences and opportunities. As outlined in the American Academy of Pediatrics report, these challenges surrounded systematic racism, pervasive sexism, and enduring societal stereotypes, all of which intersect to compound their impact on adolescent girls. The reference statistics underscores the alarming reality of these struggles, revealing the unnecessary exposure of girls of color to racism, both in digital spaces and in real life. Now for a personal story. Nina's story was shared by the Victorian Equal Opportunity and Human Rights Commission and provides a touching firsthand account of the emotional toll of these challenges. Her narrative sheds light on the nuanced ways in which racism and sexism intertwine to shape her identity and sense of belonging. By amplifying such personal narratives alongside empirical evidence, we gain a richer understanding of the complicated barriers that young girls of color confront daily. It is important that we not only recognize these challenges, but also actively work towards dismantling the structures that perpetuate them, advocating for equity and inclusiveness in all facets of society. Through collective action and solidarity, we can strive to create a world where every young girl, regardless of race or background, can thrive free from the constraints of prejudice and discrimination. Empowerment through representation. This discourse articulates the profound significance of representation, role models, and cultural pride in empowering young girls of color. It dives into the essential requirement for fair representation across various spheres, such as media, education, and leadership, illustrating its influence on self esteem and identity development. By spotlighting iconic figures like Maya Angelou, Malala, and Michelle Obama, this highlights the pivotal role of diverse figures in instilling resilience and ambition within our youth. So have pride. It explores the transformative potential of cultural pride, advocating for the celebration and affirmation of diverse cultural backgrounds as a potent tool against discrimination while nurturing a robust sense of identity. Through compelling examples of cultural traditions and achievements, it offers tangible examples of representation and inspiration, giving young girls the confidence and resilience needed to navigate societal challenges. Ultimately, this narrative champions a holistic approach to empowerment, one that seamlessly integrates the power of representation, role models, and cultural pride to foster a more inclusive and equitable society. In the vision, every young girl, irrespective of race or background, is allowed to flourish and thrive. Now, the journey towards self love and resilience begins with self reflection, a process that invites individuals to explore their inner thoughts and emotions. By guiding you through activities aimed at promoting self awareness and acceptance, we empower them to embrace their strengths and vulnerabilities alike. The suggested self reflection prompt encourages you to not only assess yourself, but also consider the impact of your actions on others, fostering empathy and understanding. This exercise extends beyond gender boundaries, inviting you all to reflect on your interactions with individuals who may have different lived experiences. Through this, you will gain insight into the diverse realities of others, enhancing your capability of compassion and empathy. Adapting these exercises will provide you with practical tools in cultivated self esteem and resilience, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace, laying the foundation for a more empathetic and inclusive community. Now that we've gone through those slides, let's self reflect. Take a moment and self reflect on how you feel about yourself and also how you may have made others feel. Although my target audience is young girls and women, men can also participate. Start to consider the people who don't look like you and what their everyday life may be like, considering all the information you've learned today. Another way we can make an impact on our young teens of color is by teaching them to speak positivity into their lives, like starting your day with an affirmation that resonates with you. The impact of positive affirmations of self confidence, drawn from research findings to highlight their effectiveness. It advocates for integrating affirmations into self love and resilience building exercises as a powerful tool for empowering young girls to develop a positive self image. In need of support, in our pursuit to advocate the empowerment of young girls of color, we draw inspiration from the impactful work of My Sister's Keeper at Miami University. MSK serves as a beacon of hope and solidarity, providing a safe haven for young women of color to thrive and succeed in spaces not traditionally meant for them. With a mission centered on encouraging and uplifting young women of color throughout their college journey, MSK creates a supportive community where vulnerability is embraced and sisterhood flourishes. Building upon the foundation laid by MSK, I envision the expansion of our efforts to the creation of the Sister Sky Mentorship Program. This program will seek to extend mentorship and support beyond campus, reaching out to young girls of color in our local community. Through this, POC undergraduate students will come together to mentor and guide these girls, fostering a sense of belonging and empowerment as they navigate adolescent challenges. As we acknowledge the invaluable contributions of organizations like Black Women Empowered, Blend, Lilas, and more on campus, these organizations serve as a pillar of support and advocacy, providing platforms for dialogue, community building, and empowerment among women of color. Beyond campus borders, initiatives such as Girls Who Code, Black Girls Rock, and more demonstrate the broader movement toward empowering young girls of color. These organizations provide avenues for skill building, mentorship, and leadership development, reinforcing the message of empowerment and resilience in communities far beyond Miami University. In essence, through the collective efforts of MSK, SGMP, Black Women Empowered, Blend, and other community based organizations, we strive to create a network of support and empowerment that transcends boundaries and empowers young girls of color to dream big and achieve their fullest potential. Together, we envision a future where every young girl, regardless of race or background, is equipped with the resources, mentorship, and support needed to succeed and thrive. Because too often in this world, this group is marginalized and silenced. Now that we are finished, let's open the floor to discuss the unique challenges that young teenage girls of color encounter in our society and explore potential strategies for empowering and supporting them. Click the link below for a brief survey. Thank you for listening.